Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another story time. Today we're going to talk about a crazy ass story time happened to me in middle school. Yet again, I don't know if I talked about story time in middle school, but let's just jump right into this one. Okay, so what happened was, here's basically what happened. Little Seek and Destroy. Okay, I'm just gonna say my name. My name is Matthew. Nice to meet you, Seek and Destroy, whatever. Whatever the fuck you always want to call me, Matthew, Seek and Destroy. Who gives a fuck? But little Matthew was in middle school, right? And he was pretty stupid. So, I was in middle school and shit when I was really stupid, like really freaking stupid. So, what happened was stop saying fucking what happened was, damn dude. Alright, so, yeah. So, I used to get bullied like fucking a lot. Like you guys fucking don't understand how much I got fucking bullied, but I got bullied like so much in fucking middle school and elementary. But now it's just like whatever. People like say some shit and I'm just like I don't give a fuck. Say what you want. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, I used to get bullied a lot, and so like there was this one bully that bullied me in middle school. I think it was like sixth grade or some shit, or probably like seventh. I don't fucking know. But he used to bully me a lot, and I would be like, oh, okay, cool, he's bullying me. I don't give a shit. So it was like a normal thing for me because I was already used to getting bullied. So I was like, ah, whatever. So this kid, he's like, oh, Matthew over here, he sucks or some shit, or I don't fucking know what the fuck he said, but he said some stupid shit to people. Or he's like, oh, he's a freaking nerd. I was like, oh, okay, cool, nice. Is that all? And he'd be like, oh my god, yeah, he's a nerd. I'm like, alright, cool. You can call me whatever you want. And, yeah. So then, one day, I got, like, fed up with this shit sometimes. Like, I got fed up with this shit this one time that he called me, like, fucking, like, this little shit or something. I don't fucking know. He called me this one thing. I forgot what I said, or he said. But I got pissed off in this thing that he said, and like all I remember is that freaking he called me something, and I remember feeling this like rage in my fucking my body, like it was like so I was so mad, and so yeah, like he was just sitting there, like he just talked all that shit, and I was like, you know what, fuck this shit, and I got a freaking eraser, and I yeeted it so far, yeeted it, oh my god, I'm so fucking cringy, but I threw this freaking eraser so far in his eye. I threw the eraser so far in the eye in his eye, like freaking, like he was freaking crying and shit. And I was like, oh, I don't give a shit. So I threw the eraser so far, and it went into his eye. I know I said this freaking 3 times, but whatever. I threw it in his eye, and then freaking like everyone's like, what the fuck did you do, Matthew? What the fuck? I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm fucking tired of his bullying and shit, dude. Fuck. And I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. But yeah, I remember the teacher didn't find out until like like the kid that I threw that had the eraser in his eye, like he was all freaking crying and screaming and shit, and I was just like, bruh. And then so the teacher found out, and the freaking you know, I had to go to the principal's office and shit. I think it was called the dean's office or whatever. I don't fucking know. It was like something like that, like the principal or the head of the person that gives discipline, but it was like something like that. But yeah, so I had to go to that place, the dean's office. And he was like, oh, is this true that you threw this eraser in this kid's eye? I'm like, yeah. Like I was fucking retarded. I didn't give a shit. Like I still don't sometimes, but yeah. And he's like, oh, okay, is this true? And he told the bully, he's like, yeah, that motherfucker fucking threw this fucking eraser in my eye. Oh my god, I'm so fucking, oh my god. He was all crying and shit. I was like, okay. And the dean's like, okay, you gotta be in like suspension for like 3 days or something. Or yeah, I think 3 days, like home suspension or some shit. I don't know, like out of school suspension. And like I had to stay at home. And I came back from school like a week later or something. And I saw the same kid that I threw the eraser in his eye. And he just comes up to me. He's like, "I'ma fucking whoop your ass for doing that shit. You better not. You shouldn't have fucking messed with me. What the fuck's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, dude, this motherfucker's really trying to fucking jump me and shit. What the fuck?" And then so he got all his fucking friends and shit, and I was like, oh my god, what is fucking Mortal Kombat over here, fucking like bringing Street Fighter friends or whatever, and like he just came out of nowhere with his friends, and I'm like, all right, and he tried to kick my ass, and the dean is like, hey, what's going on here? And the guy's like, hey, I'm just talking to my new friend Matthew. I'm like, no, we're not fucking friends. Get the fuck out of here. And he's like, oh, is there any problems? Is there any problems, Dean? Dean's like, no, the dean's like, is there any problems? And then the bully's like, no, there's not any problems. And I was just sitting there. I literally just walked away. He's like, Matthew, come here. I'm like, what the fuck now, bro? He's like, is there any problems or no? I'm like, I looked at the kid, And the kid looked like he was about to whoop my ass. I was like, no, there isn't any problem, sir. And then I told the bully, I was like, if you want to kick my ass, then just go ahead and do it. He's like, what? I'm like, just go ahead and do it. I don't give a fuck. All right, just kick my ass. And then he didn't do anything after that. He was all like, oh, what the frick was that? So yeah, so that's basically what the frick I did in my middle school year. I freaking threw an eraser in some kid's eye for some reason because I'm stupid. But yeah. So if you guys enjoy the story time, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more story times. And if you guys have any story times you'd like to say, leave it in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out.